Our artwork is inspired by the artist Dine. And the first thing you're going to do on a white sheet of paper is just make a bunch of tiny paint circles about the size of your thumb all over your paper. You could choose your favorite colors. You could do all the colors. It's up to you. Just warm colors, just cool colors. It's up to you. But start by choosing just one color and scatter those little dots all over your paper. Then you can just rinse your brush in between colors. Make it so crowded with dots that they overlap. That's a good thing. I decided to try black. I don't know. Maybe I wish I hadn't, but there it is. Next thing you're going to do is take these little pre-cut sheets of paper. You're going to fold them in half, stick them inside of each other, and this will be so that your hearts are the exact same size. On the folded side, make sure that your scissors are touching the folded side. You're going to cut a heart. Do not get too close to the edge, any of the edges. When you open it up, you're going to end up having two hearts. These hearts right here are positive space. They are the actual hearts. And then these two leftover pieces are what we would call the negative space, meaning that the shape is absent of the shape, but we can see the heart because of the space around it. So the negative space, and then now I'm putting down the positive space hearts. You're going to glue down each section, just tiny dots of glue. Dot, 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 not a lot. We don't want the glue seeping out and runny and all the things. Just little tiny dots of glue following the border of your paper will work. A little glue is enough. And your hearts, you can just dot around the perimeter of the heart with maybe just a couple of dots right in the center. Glue them down. Next thing is to add some shading with some, don't forget to put that cap on, the glue, twist it on. Then we're gonna get an oil pastel and add some shading. And you can decide kind of how much you want to do with this. You could leave it something like this. Put down that black oil pastel, pull out the color with your finger. Or you could go ahead and outline the entire heart. So for this one, I pulled the shadow to the outside onto the negative space around it. But on this one, I'm shadowing it just inside of that negative space. I kind of like this one a little bit better. But just did it a couple different ways so you could see and decide what you want to do. So once we get the shading or the shadowing, then we're going to switch to a white oil pastel and put a couple of highlights on each heart. You might want to clean off your white before you do this. That top left one I can see I smudged in some black. And that is it. These are your Dine inspired 4 hearts with positive and negative space.